Don't do that.
There's only two instances where I prefer Starbucks over any other coffee. Number one, when it's raining. Number two, at nighttime. I don't know why, but that is just the way it is. Yeah, let's do a hot one today. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This morning we just spent the last couple hours prepping the shop out for the second spray job on the Duramax bed. Got it all prepped out last night and then prepped the shop this morning, so we should be good to go there before we get painting. And Bobby's dad is actually gonna come help spray some stuff out because he's good at it and I'm not. We need to get some stuff from Harbor Freight. So over here, I want to add a water trap right after the regulator, maybe before or after, I don't know how it's supposed to go. And then on the spray gun, I want to also add a filter just to trap any water out of the system. I don't know if that was the actual problem from the issue that we were having, but it definitely won't hurt. So I figured it's worth a shot. We are 100% ready to start spraying. So Bob is on his way right now and he's bringing a PPG rep from the shop, I guess, as well. So they're gonna show me how to use this thing, they're gonna show me how to paint, and we are gonna get this thing sprayed out so damn smooth that we shouldn't even have to wet sand orange peel. That's the goal, at least. How's it going, Devin?
Devin? Hey,
Good to meet you.
how you doing?
I just got schooled in painting by two professionals, and that was pretty sick. So basically, everything that we had wrong. Air filter for the compressor in the wrong place, too big of a nozzle on the gun. I was shooting with the 1.7, or too big of a tip. I was shooting with the 1.7, should be a 1.3. It's not enough airflow in the shop. I didn't wait long enough in between clear coats. I put too much clear on. Pretty much everything was wrong. So that is why my paint job turned out like my poop. Okay? So here's the plan. I'm gonna reshoot the base, the black with the gun I have. Bob is gonna grab another gun from the shop and he's gonna come back and help me spray out the clear, because that's really what matters at the end of the day, is if the clear doesn't go on smooth, it's gonna look like what it did. So let's shoot the black right now and hopefully we can get this thing done today so I can move on to my life and not be so stressed out.
So you can see your heavy spots here.
Yeah.
They meet up with this filter.
And you only want it, what, like 7-8 inches wide?
Yeah, this is my rule of thumb.
Okay.
And that for distance.
Okay.
In my first coat, I don't try to make this look like my last.
There's so many. This is kind of fun. We got it painted. It's very nice, very flat, very smooth. Came out amazing, except there's still some solvent pop in there. And I think it's because it had something to do with the previous coat that we sprayed yesterday. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. So basically what I'm doing is I'm grabbing this tiny little touch-up little brush and I'm just dabbing all the holes. On this bedside, there was probably, not gonna lie, like 50. On the other side, there's gonna be a little bit more, but yeah, I'm just dabbing them in, filling them in now while the paint is still somewhat wet. We sprayed about an hour ago. And then when it's fully cured, just wet sand them down real quick, buff it out, and you will never know that they were there. So overall, I am super stoked with how the bed turned out. She's nice and flat. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that this all happened, because now I'm a better painter, or I will be a better painter, and we didn't have to spend 30,000 hours trying to deal with all the orange peel that we had. So, yep, here she is. She's done. She's beautiful. Alrighty guys, it's the next morning. We just got to the shop and we are checking out the bed right now. This thing looks so much better than I think it ever could have with the first paint job on it. So all in all, I know it sounds weird, but I'm kind of happy that we messed up. Here is how she looks, guys. Not bad. We do have these areas that we touched up, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit them with some sandpaper right now. Essentially just nib them out exactly how I would do it if there was dirt in the paint, which dirt wise, like cleanliness wise, this thing's super clean. I don't see any dirt in it at all. So let's try to sand some of these out, sand them flat, and see how they look. We are about 90% done with the passenger bedside. She's coming out very flat, very smooth. Let me show you guys a little something. So when you're sanding and trying to get like any dirt, or in my case, extra clear coat off, this is what it looks like when you didn't sand enough, that little ring. That means there's still a high spot. So we gotta keep going on these 4 areas here. All right, quick little break from sanding. We're actually gonna drop off the bed for the truck at a scrap yard. So we got it loaded back on to the frame and we're gonna go drop all this junk off. But check out how this truck looks right now. She's pretty beautiful. Red light. Green light.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Another day in paradise.
Oh yeah, I like it. Is there anyone that can help me toss it?
I can come help you toss it.
Perfect.
Let's go to the pile. We're gonna grab it with the claw.
That thing's scary. Imagine that son of a bitch grabbing your head. All right, boys, we got the bed delivered. We almost destroyed the cab, but we didn't, so we're good. There's almost paid for the new bed. $14. And I also found out this truck weighs 7,900 pounds. It's a big old boy. Okay, we're gonna go buy some new wheels. With my 14 bucks.
Oh yeah, budget.
Hate to do this to you, but we are putting them in your car.
Why?
What else am I gonna put her in?
I was wondering if you need me to come over right now.
Why are you eating a sandwich at the same time as me?
I don't know if you need help with your bed.
I can't put her on yet, so no. We can come later if you want.
Bye.
Why is she so white? She's like a ghost. Dude!
That was very sideways. That was too sideways. Don't do that.
This man's out here wilding, almost wrecking rows. Dope little wheels.
Yeah.
Put them on your car.
They won't fit, will they?
No. These things are roached. Could you jack it up? I want to spin this rear. It looks like it might be
It is bent.
bent in.
It's bent in.
Is it?
Right here.
Crusty MacGyver. Can I just send it to your Facebook right now? And you could let me know?
That'd be great.
Okay.
And I'll show it to Reese and I'll get right back.
Okay, I'm actually trying to buy him right now, so if you get back like soon, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
All right, I'll send it
that'd
right
be
now.
Great.
Perfect, I just sent it over. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. What am I buying these for anyway? Those are like wheels.
Just because.
Too bad he doesn't have a key for them. Slightly crusty. All right, so we're buying the wheels, guys. I don't know why, but they're a good deal. They're very, very hammered, but it's okay because I'll fix them.
Oh, is it taking it off? Oh, yeah.
The stud pushed out. I can't get the goddamn lug nut off.
Oh, damn.
From hammering this on, it pushed it out.
So I wonder if we keep that socket on there, take the lugs off, pull the wheel, put back,
Oh, and
put
yeah.
pressure on it.
Yeah, it's actually a really good idea. Let's do that. All right, she's coming. Jared.
Wow. Holy crap.
So we're back at the shop now, and I kind of just been messing around trying to finish up this bed because we just need to get this project done so we can actually lift the truck, get the nice wheels and tires on it. So what I did, finished up the 1000, went to 15, quick 1500 grit, quick 3000 grit Trizac pad, which is like a little foam pad on the DA. All of this wet, one single pass with M105 on an orange pad, and it looks amazing. We're not done painting yet, boys. We got to paint the cab and the door now. So the stuff that we were trying to fix a few days ago, that was like, I thought it was in the clear, but maybe it wasn't. As I was trying to sand it out, ended up sanding through the clear right there, sanding through the clear there. All the areas that we touched up look like my butthole, so I have decided I'm not gonna half-ass this. I'm gonna do it right. So we're gonna paint the door and this pillar cab part. Not sure exactly where I'll stop. I might do the whole thing, or I might stop right there. I'm not gonna show too much of this, honestly, because I know you guys are probably sick of it, but I'll show a few clips here and there, and then of course I'll show you the outcome. The bed is pretty much all finished up. We just have to buff it, and I ordered some 3M compound and pads, and they haven't showed up yet, so as soon as those do, we can buff that out, but I don't really care about that right now. I just wanna get this paint work done. Done. It'll be super easy. Quick little sanding. We have this done right here. We can fix it at the same time. So that'll be nice, and then, yeah, spray it out and have a perfect truck instead of a poopy truck.
Honey,
Yeah?
it's like the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
A truck?
I mean, the door.
Door's ready to go. No body work there. Cab is almost ready to go. As it is curing, we're gonna pull the truck out. We're gonna pull Bobby's car in. Hi, Bobby. And we are gonna put spacers on her car. Wait, do you have them with you? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. And then pull this truck back in, sand this all down, and put some primer on it. So let's stance at your car. Okay?
Yes. Fart for me, Daddy.
Fart for you?
Yep.
We just got the first spacer on. Those things should look pretty good. Slammer down a little bit with the coils. We may have to adjust a little bit if Bobby over here is not too stoked on the fitment, but I think we should be good. I will have these spacers linked down below, the exact ones that we are running. These are 15 mil, 5 on 114, 12 on 1.25 thread pitch. So I'll have those linked down below, and then these beautiful little coilovers, I'll put those down below as well with my discount code, which is 10% off. Devin Niemela will save you 10%. $880 shipped to your door.
That's just a steal of a freaking deal.
Bobby, follow me. I'll have to show you a little something.
You're gonna tell me when you want to put on different wheels?
Do you like those new wheels I got?
Are those your Evo wheels?
No?
BMW wheels?
No.
Whose?
They're mine.
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Cool.
Do you want to put them on my car?
They're 5 and 100. We could put those ones on. You want to put those on?
Not really my style.
Here, let's just slide it on real quick. Oh. I already know they're not going to clear brakes, but if they do, maybe we'll run them.
Get it? Wheel run them? What a clean setup.
Oh, it doesn't come close. We need a 60 millimeter spacer to run these.
A 60?
They look good?
They're like too small in the center.
I don't like the style wheel on this big of a car.
Needs
It's
more...
like putting these on Evo 10. They would not look good.
Yeah. You need something more beefy for such a beefy car.
Not to mention stretch tires on this thing. Nah, fam.
The moment of truth.
That's perfect. Are you kidding me? Do you want to run these or not?
Yeah. I sure do. It looks pretty good.
So this is a little bit of a before action. She sticks in about 15 millimeters. Here's a little bit of an after action. Not bad at all.
Not too shabby.
Looks sick. I could probably use like an additional 5 millimeters, like a 20 mil spacer. But that would put Bobby's wheels 5 mil closer to the curb, you know? So we don't really want her to curb the wheels.
Honey.
Yeah?
I would never.
I curb more wheels than you, honestly.
I didn't ever curb a wheel on the Evo.
I would hope not. Those are expensive wheels.
Yeah, exactly. I did curb the Gen wheel.
Yeah. But no, it looks sick. I really like this look. 15 mil. Oof. Nice little drop on some yellow speed coils. Oof. Game changer.
Okay.
Okay guys, it's been a few hours. I think all of our body filler is dry now. and cured and ready to be sanded. I need to get some primer laid on it tonight. I really want to get this whole paint job situation wrapped up as fast as possible. So we're gonna get primer laid tonight and hopefully spray everything out tomorrow morning. All of the primer is laid down. We are gonna let that dry overnight. We don't need to let it dry overnight, but it's already super late and we still have to work out. Let her dry overnight, come back in the morning, wet sand it, mask off the rest of the truck and spray out some color on the door and the cab. What do you think about painting this? I don't even know if I like the grill yet. I haven't looked at it.
Do you not like the satin?
For this, it looks really good. I think for the outside though, bro, if that was paint matched,
Yeah, it would look good.
it looks super clean. And it probably literally take 5 seconds. We got the whole truck masked off, and now we're looking at the grill. I got an idea last night as I was in bed. It may have been a dream, not exactly sure. But I had this idea to paint the grill. This is the new grill for the Duramax, which I like it. I don't really like the lights, so I'll probably tint those black. So they'll still work, but they'll be blacked out. And then I'm gonna leave the center section right here, the satin finish, and then the outer edge, this little outer bezel, I think I'm gonna paint match the truck because we are already spraying the door and the cab, and we might as well shoot this at the same time. So if I scuff that lightly with some Scotch-Brite and shoot it, we should be good. I think it's a good idea. Don't you think?
I do.
Hopefully that badge comes off because that's just not cool. Should be good. All right, let's paint this thing. First time is the charm today, not second time or third time. First time, we're gonna get it right. What the fuck? Okay, well I'm not shooting that. Holy hell. Something's reacting badly. That's bad. This is why I'm a noob. It just runs right off. That's weird. I prepped it just how I would prep everything else. Maybe I'll just bring that to the paint shop. That's all I'll do. And they can tell me what to do. So we have been battling this grill all day. I've attempted to spray it 4 or 5 different times, and every single time we keep getting fisheye issues. The paint wasn't sticking to the grill whatsoever. So what I finally ended up doing is just primering the grill, even though it didn't need primer. There was already some sort of primer on there because I was sanding it off. But primering the grill with just epoxy, because that's what I have here. Letting that fully cure and then putting the base over the primer. And this here is what we ended up with. There's still a few little light areas, so I'll hit one more light coat with base, and then we can clear the grill and clear the cab and the door. I almost said screw it earlier. I'm just gonna wrap the grill, but I know that would be the easy route, and it's not gonna look as good as if we actually get it painted 100% perfect to match the truck. I'm glad we finally figured it out. Let's go ahead and get some clear coat laid down. Here comes the anxiety, boys. Every time I spray clear. Grill is 100%, got the last coat on there. And now we're moving on to clear. Today's choice is something I've used in the past and I love it. It is Omni Plus MC161. We're using 167, which is a fast top coat hardener. So we're gonna see how this goes. 5 to 10 minutes in between each coat, 2 coats max. I'm not gonna overdo it like I did on the bed and then redo it. So yeah, we should be good. All the clear mixed up, just spray it out. We're gonna go do some Evo things, and then on the way home to get the black Evo, it started raining and I'm in a real drive car in the rain, so I figured I'm about to have a little bit of fun. How to get expensive wheels off.